Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Hope. How are you?
I'm good. I feel a bit like a tramp today because now I work from home. The whole having to get up and get ready thing is gone again. So I'm a bit like lockdown mode. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can see on you actually.
Yeah, like look at the get up. Like it's not very sexy, but I'm doing some filming later, so I'll get sexier.
Oh, did you enjoy your week?
So my goldfish died the other day.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry about Bernard.
Bernard, yeah, passed away. I think I fed him too much food, so that was sad.
My babe.
He lasted a week, and I went on holiday this weekend.
Where?
To the Norfolk Broads, so sort of near where I'm from. Obviously, I'm from Norfolk, and we had this big house with a boat, and we were going out on the boat and done some kayaking.
In this weather?
A lot of wine. Well, the weekend was all right, actually. Like Saturday, I had my bikini on. How was your week? Where are you? Where are you? What room?
In the bedroom. Okay, story number 1, ladies and gents. So,
wake up. Aye.
Did you have your coffee today?
I've had 3.
What?
I've had 3
you
coffees.
Have 3?
Yeah.
Well,
I don't think it actually. I don't think it touches it.
Can I start?
Yeah, like 10 years ago.
Fucking hell, but you always just keep continue talking.
I didn't.
First story, it's about Angelina Jolie dating life. Well, I don't know about dating life, but I do know what's happening nearby. So, do you know how old is she?
I'm going to say 51.
Oh, she's 46.
Oh, wow. I nearly went with 54, so...
And a Canadian singer, he's 31-year-old, spent 2.5 hours inside a private section in a luxurious family-run restaurant called
Bella Italia.
Giorgio Baldi. Also,
you always give information about the stories that doesn't need to be given.
It does. Well, it's a famous luxurious.
Well, I don't know what it is.
Restaurant.
Do you know what it is?
No, because we are poor.
Yeah, well, so
That's
it's
why.
Irrelevant.
No, it's not. For some people, it's not. Like if I'm now feeling more wiser than yesterday, because now I know actually what the heck is Giorgio Baldi. Giorgio Baldi is a restaurant where where rich people and celebrities goes to eat. So whenever you see me there, ask for an autograph. Okay, so why Angelina Jolie made sure to arrive today to this place separate from this guy born Abel Tesfaye. Who is their Hope?
Sorry, what? Who? Say it again.
Who is Abel Tesfaye?
Abel Tesfaye?
Yeah, Tesfaye. Tesfaye. She has no idea.
Abel Tesfaye?
Yeah. So
it's a singer.
His last name. Yeah.
What am I meant to know about him?
Who is he? What is his?
He's a singer, isn't he?
Celebrity name. Oh, well, never mind. So The Weeknd.
Oh shit! Really?
Oh shit! Yes. Yeah.
Actually, there's dating The Weeknd.
Well, no one knows.
That's weird. That is weird. Not like that's fine. That's odd. That's an odd couple.
I'm sorry. I think the same.
I can't imagine them together.
No, me neither. No.
I think for some reason I'm thinking he's not classy enough.
Mm-hmm.
But I could be classy, wrong.
You know,
she's like the epitome of elegance, and I feel like The Weeknd's just a bit immature. Is that mean to say?
No, it's not mean. I mean, I don't like them. I can't say that I don't like them because I don't know them, but I can't see them like a couple together. I swear, I just not working out for me. And we are not talking about age differences and things like that, not at all. But she is too classy. Never mind. And then Jolie while they was leaving this lovely Giorgio Baldi restaurant, she hopped into the backseat of the songwriter's car, and then they drove to his mansion.
They might just be friends though.
Oh, and this was the second date, by the way. The first one, it was again in the Giorgio's Baldi restaurant. Oh, they really like Italian. Is this Italian? Yes. Italian food. And then it just happened that they went on the same day. And then Angelina Jolie's car broke, or his driver, I don't know, run away, or something happened with his driver. So basically, The Weeknd needed to offer him a ride. Yeah. Oh, I could be hired. Yeah, man. They should hire me. Like some people, they could really hire me to invent lies about their life, or like things like this. Why are you reading? Because you're not paying any attention.
I wondered when you were going to clock. I was just looking at pictures of Angelina and The Weeknd together. Sorry. Let me come off that and be fully involved in your convo. What are you saying? You want to be a liar?
Oh my God. Never mind. So what do you think? When can somebody start dating after a divorce?
There's not really a time limit, is there? It's just I think when you feel ready. Because some people might be in a loveless relationship for decades before they actually get divorced, but actually they haven't been in that relationship for a long time because they've kind of checked out. But I also am a massive advocate of being okay in yourself before you try to look for someone else. You can't just jump from, in my opinion, you can't. No, you've asked me a question. Don't roll your eyes. Fucking hell, you always do that. You're going to fall out now.
And I do think that the first relationship after divorce, it's
I didn't even finish my answer, but
would last like the first relationship after the divorce.
Well, everyone's different, isn't it?
Like, oh my God, you had no opinion today.
Like I was trying to say, actually, if you listened with your ears for a second, is that I think any person, whether it's a marriage or just a relationship, needs to invest in themselves before they go into another relationship. Otherwise, that relationship will automatically fail because you're not ready.
Yeah, it makes sense.
But you could go into a relationship and be ready, but then that person could cheat on you. So yeah. What do you think?
I think if a marriage goes in the bin, and then just stop dating. Just stop dating. Just spend some time for yourself. I mean, that's obviously my opinion.
So you're just copying me then, really?
No, you said whenever you're ready, start dating. I said do not date.
Ever.
So
again,
well,
get a cat.
Yeah, or a fish.
Or a dildo.
Yeah. And then I think if somebody is divorcing and then they jump straight into another relationship, that's gonna last like for the other half of their life, just because being in a marriage means that you have a half there, your other half, and then divorcing meaning that you can't be alone. I don't know.
It must be really scary to actually get married again after a failed marriage, because even if you love the new person you're with and really want to marry them, there's obviously going to be like a fear that it won't work out again.
Well, if I'm ever going to get divorced, I'm not going to fucking marry another man, for sure. Thank you very much.
A woman.
So I'm going to think about it. Is this a proposal now, Hope?
I mean, it has been a while, so at this point, come be my guest.
Okay, story number 2.
Story number 2. Right. There was a lady. What?
Go ahead.
There was a. I knew you were going to do that.
There was a
There was a lady.
Jump.
Oh my God, I will hang up on you.
Okay.
I don't know what. I think I'm moody today.
Okay, go ahead. There was a lady.
There was a lady and a man who had a baby, and at 2.
Really?
Yeah. And then at 2 months old, they started having like an argument because the mum wanted the baby to get its ears pierced, and the husband said no. In her culture, she said it was normal for babies to get it done early when they're little ones. And the man's point of view was, we can wait. There's no need to do that. And the baby can do it when they're older if they want to. What then happened is that even though they had this conversation a lot of times and the father told her he didn't want it to happen, she took the baby out for the day, returned home, ears were pierced in the baby. So the dad went over and pulled him out and put him in the bin. And then she's upset and not talking to him.
Girl or boy?
Girl,
Hmm.
what do you think about parents getting their baby's ears pierced?
Yes.
You think yes?
Yes.
Is it in your culture? Is that a normal thing?
Well, it's not about culture, but I think like this is a normal thing for everyone. Like, when did you had your ears pierced?
When I was 9.
If if I'm going to reborn again, then let's say hypothetically, then my mom and my dad, they're gonna decide that, oh, you know what? I'm just gonna leave her to decide whether she wants to do that or not. And then, you know, like in a very young age, I'm gonna want it to do it, but then I'm not gonna do it because I'm just so afraid to get my ears pierced, for example. Like when I got my ears pierced, this is a really weird sentence, ears pierced. What?
Is it? Is that a weird sentence? I think we've had weirder on this show.
Ears pierced. Ears pierced. Really, it sounds even weird. Anyways, so I have 3 holes on this side. And then 2 of those, I made it when I was like 19 and I fucking passed out. I literally passed out in the middle of the thing. Like, yeah, I had a seizure.
So you would have rathered your mum have done all of your piercings when you were a baby, so you wouldn't have been scared, and
like
you wouldn't have
all of the
passed out.
piercing. Like, what does me all of the piercing about ear piercing?
What?
You said all of the piercing, like what?
Yeah,
All of
you
the
got
piercing?
3.
I mean, well, yeah, but I guess she didn't knew that I wanted the other 2, and I wanted
But
another
how did
2
she? But
just
how did she know
because.
you wanted 1? That's my thing.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
And
I just
who is your parents to decide what should and shouldn't go in your ear? Do you know what I mean? This hole's going to be there forever now. Personally, I think that's a decision for the child. Like when a kid is old enough, they will tell you what they want, and you can then say,
What is
when
it older?
you're 10. Like my mum, I wanted mine pierced probably when I was 6 or 7. My mum said, you can have them done when you're 9. So on my 9th birthday, went and got my ears pierced and then had McDonald's. And then I wanted my belly button pierced when I was younger, when I was a teenager.
Oh, me too.
And I was told you've got to wait till you're 16. And that's the way I would do it with my children. It's very different. But in terms of like christening children as well, this is a bit techie, this one. This is a bit techie. I understand why parents do it. If they're religious, and that's obviously completely whatever, fine. But you also get a lot of people who aren't religious who do it as like a party. And I don't like that because I feel like they're taking the piss out of the church a little bit. And also, there is an element of, why should you christen your baby? Let them decide what religion they want to be when they're older. Expose them to different religions if they want to do that, if they want to live a spiritual, religious life. But let them choose when they're old enough. But I understand that christenings are a way to welcome babies and to wash away original sin to ensure your babies don't go to hell. But do you know what I'm saying?
You are a free spirit.
And I say all this now, and I bet if I have a kid, I'll be like, right, ears pierced, get in your robe, but when we're going to christening, come on. But none of us are christened in my family because we're not religious. But if I ever said to my mum, I want to get baptized, I want to kind of become a Roman Catholic, or I want to become a Buddhist, I know they would support my decision.
You know that you cannot get married if you're not baptized.
Not in a church.
Yeah, not in the church.
Certain churches, but I wouldn't want to get married in a church anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I'm not religious. So it just seems a bit like a piss take. That's what I'm saying. It's like an atheist going into a building because they like the aesthetics, but you don't actually believe in God. I feel like it's taking the piss.
This one is literally like with the money. You don't believe in money. You don't want to work, but you have to survive. So same thing. You have to go to the church to. No, it's not. I can't find any similarities now.
It's not.
Well, I can't beat you on this now.
No.
Shit show.
I'm right.
Yeah, once in a lifetime. Hope is right. Story number 3, guys. China is reducing abortion for non-medical purposes.
What do you mean reducing? Stopping?
Yes. What the heck? China will allow now couples to have up to 3 children, hoping to reserve falling birth rates.
I don't think they should. No one should be stopped from having children unless you are an abuser, and then that's a different kettle of fish. But is this the right time to bring this in, considering that the world has got too many people on it?
Oh yeah, so
is
true.
Now the time?
Well, the issue is that the latest census, well, yeah, showed population growth from between 2011 and 2021 or 20 was the slowest for them since the 1950s. And they are expecting even to get slower within a few years. How the heck?
What they should do is to get their population up, is to get people like refugees from other countries who are struggling and who no one wants, because they're all like, no, I'm not coming to my country. Get them in your country, boost those numbers up, sorted.
Well, yeah, but maybe they just want to keep their own people there, so you never know. Well, however, they are saying that use of abortion to end unwanted pregnancies, it's harmful to women's bodies and causing infertility. I don't know what to say.
So they've told women that they can't have any more than a number of children for decades. So they've controlled how many. They basically said to women they need to get an abortion if they're over that number. And now they're saying, no, you can't have abortions. Who is someone else to decide what women do with their bodies?
Yeah, that was one of my questions.
Sorry. Also, can I say, I don't know about this, so I'm giving off these opinions and these facts. I'm not sure if they're true. I could be chatting a load of rubbish. So don't come at me in the comments. Also, Agnes, now I've got more energy. I'm very interrupty. It's just the way it goes. You can't have it both ways.
Did you have the shot of tequila?
No, I just shook my arms about and said,
I'm just wondering what happens if somebody actually doesn't want to have that abortion after the third children, if she is going to get pregnant again with the fourth one, and what's happening? Is she going to be fined or jailed or what?
I don't know.
And I didn't Google it. Sorry. Anyways, well,
I bet there's so many children.
I did some research, and apparently, okay, go ahead and we'll tell you about the set.
I bet there's so many children who are just not registered.
I don't know. I did some research, and apparently a woman can have around 15 to 30 children in a lifetime, taking the pregnancy and then the recovery time into account. But I think like 15, 30 is actually not a lot. So I would say I would definitely double it at least at 60. And then since the man requires less time and fewer resources to have kids, the most prolific father today can have up to 200 children. Up to 200. What the heck?
But they could have all of those children at the same time from different women. And this is why there's a big thing about birth control. Like, why are we the ones who have to have birth control? Then there is another argument with that, well, we're the ones who have the wombs and would carry the baby. Oh, who was I talking to the other day?
Who?
I can't remember who it was.
But who?
My friend.
Your friend? Which
I don't want to give a name because she might not want me to. But we were talking about...
So you know?
Yeah, I now remembered.
So why are you lying to us?
I'm not lying.
You're not lying now.
I just remembered. Anyway, let me get to my point.
Okay.
She was saying that she would tell her partner after they've had children that he needs to get the snip. I said, I would never ask my partner to get the snip. And she was like, what? Why? And I was like, no, that's not on me to do that. That's not me to decide that they get this, they have the snip. Of course, if I was with someone and they said, oh, Hope, like, I don't want any more kids, I think I should get the snip. It's not permanent. They can reverse it, because that's something like, if a woman has their kind of situation sorted out, so they can't have any more kids, that's not reversible, I don't think. But the snip is.
Yeah.
It just seems very permanent to me, and I just would never expect someone to go through that procedure.
And especially that your partner is telling you to do that.
Yeah, what the fuck? That's not okay. I don't think that's okay to say to your boy, right, I'm not going on birth control anymore. You need to get the snip. No, use a condom. Get over it. I just
Exactly.
There's been protesters different to Extinction Rebellion who have been protesting on the M25. They're called Insulate Britain, and what they're doing, oh my God, Agnes.
I did nothing wrong. I'm just reacting.
Yeah, but loudly. Do you know what I mean? Like, just
okay, sorry.
Keep it in your head.
Okay.
Right. Insulate Britain, protesting on M25. The reason they're doing this is because they are trying to get heat-saving measures introduced in social housing. So housing for like people on benefits or what have you, who can't afford their own homes. And they want it to be in all homes by 2030. The reason they're doing this is because, like Extinction Rebellion, they want to be disruptive, to be heard, and they've tried other ways and they've been ignored. The thing is, this is having an impact on various things. Like, I heard a story about how someone died because they were trying to get to hospital and the protesters were in the way, so they couldn't get there in time. So even though their message has maybe got a good intention, I don't know if this is the right thing to be doing, but then if we had maybe a government, or we had people who would actually listen to people in the first instance, they wouldn't need to go to this extent. So whose fault really is it?
Well, the protesters, I'm sorry. I mean, why on M25? Did you say the M25? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's disruptive.
But what
People are now listening because it affects all the London traffic. So that now there's been a court ruling where there's permission to arrest them.
The injunction changes nothing. The injunction changes nothing. I've been very clear, this is more important than my life. My children's future is more important than a bit of paper.
Britain's busiest motorway has been blocked 5 times in the last week by the activists who want the government to tackle climate change through better home insulation.
But like really like blocking the whole stupid M25 and then blocking everyone else's life, because to be honest, those people who you guys blocked most probably had nothing to do with this thing. So you're just making it worse.
That's true. Probably a better thing to do would be like throw an egg at Boris.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's illegal for me to even suggest that. Thank you for watching at home or listening. If you're listening to this on a podcast platform, we appreciate you as always. Get in touch, the Brunch Show podcast @gmail.com. If you've got anything you want to say, we always check the emails and they're bone dry. So please give us a splash or something and have a wonderful week.
See you next time.
Can I pause you for just 2 seconds and just say,
yeah, 1, 2.
I like your hair like that.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm still struggling to decide with the new hair color.